What's up, guys? My name is Clay, and today I'm going to be showing you how I made and putting back together my weed eater screw, because I took it all apart to show you how I made it. Okay, let's get started. So, you're going to make sure this is videoing. Hold on a second. You're going to start out with a motor that looks like this, that you just took the weed eater shaft off of. And what you're going to want to do is get a hacksaw or whatever you want to cut it with and cut the extra plastic chunk off so you can get to the main shaft that's inside of here. And when you do, it looks something like this. Yeah. And then this is the sprocket that I welded on from the original electric scooter's motor. So yeah, and next we made these brackets that look like this. They have these screws that are welded to the inside. These are just like some cheap brackets, and those screws in them. So they go through the metal in the scooter, which I'll show you in a minute, and hold it down. But how these connect to this is what I'm getting to. This is the right side. I guess it doesn't really matter. So we rounded them out with a grinder so they fit. Well, I have a screw on right now. But they go on like this. Like this. And then they go down through the metal and you put a bolt on it to hold it down to the scooter. So I'm going to do that real quick. So, and then you're going to do this. Tighten her down. Okay. Okay, that's one side. And this is going to be different for different types of weed eaters. Here's the other side. I'll take the screw out. I'll probably try and fast forward this. And that goes on there. Oops. Is there a front screw on that one? No, I already took that off. One minute, I'm gonna find another screw because I'm missing two. Okay, so this is my scooter situation. After I have these securely fastened down, I'll show you this. So this is just like a metal add-on hunk of metal that we welded on and made 4 holes. They're like big holes, so these thingies go through those holes, but they're loose, so you can move it around so it gets straight. If that makes sense. I think it does. Like that. Just like so. And your chain. Okay, so this is a great time to tighten my chain. So, when you have the brackets flat on this metal here, your chain is never, it won't be perfect. So my dad thought of this genius plan or idea, oh duh, I gotta take the chain off, that you can put these washers, you just put these washers on these, it's the front, left, so yeah, like that, and then they act as your chain tightener, tensioner, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to put all these spacers on each of these. I already had that set up, so you'll have to figure out your own chain tightness and whatever. So I have my washers on the screws. I just have to like line them up with this. Smack them on there. Okay, and then for them screws, I have 4 little nuts that go on their side. That's where I'm putting the, get out of here, chain. That's where I'm putting, kind of like where these go. Okay, now that that's loosely on there, shove this motor over here so it doesn't roll. Okay, now, more things. So, you have these wires that come off, and when you took the shaft off the weed, you have this, the vroom vroom lever. Yes, that's what we're gonna call it. So the vroom vroom lever, you're gonna like snake it down under here like a professional. The throttle cable hooks up to this little lever thingy, and then when you pull it, well, it's supposed to be in that actually. Then when you pull it, it vrooms the, like that. The vroom vroom lever makes it go vroom vroom. You're gonna wrap this thingy around the bar of this. So you might have to take it apart a little bit. Try not to drop it. Okay, so you get that on there. You're gonna put these screws back in. That's the wrong one. This is just how I'm doing it. You could run a throttle cable up to the handlebar, but this is the free way to do it. Okay, so that's hooked up. Awesome. Then your kill switch, you can just kind of put that. I have mine taped. I had it like sitting on here like that. If you can see that, put the chain on next. Come on, Buster. Roll it. Go rolling trip. There it goes. Pop right on there. So then whenever your chain gets loose, you just take the bolts out of the bottom of your brackets down here and you add another washer. But then when you get to add a ton of washers, then you can just take a link out of this chain, which I haven't done yet, but I've done with my dirt bikes. Okay, so next, I believe we're going to do the platform. So this is my platform. It used to be, well, this is from the original Razor scooter. It used to be even on both sides with this on both sides, but I cut it out with some air saw thing that cuts really fast, and I made it fit around the motor, so it's kind of like a guard, and it works pretty good actually. This back part, I just have a weird screw head screw. Just drill the hole in that so this stays up. So that just holds that up. And yeah, it looks like it's pretty much almost done. You'll have some final touches to do just to make everything a little better. Like the kill switch. This is loose right now, but I'm gonna put I had some zip ties holding it to this bar, holding it back, and then holding the top forward so it wouldn't move back and forth. But yeah, and then jam some tape in there, and you know, some good old zip ties and duct tape will fix it right up. And there you go. You should have yourself a Weed Eater scooter. Oh yeah. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. It's awesome to see people subscribe and like what I'm doing. I have some more video ideas, so yeah. Subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Peace.